Welcome everyone to a CMT special. I'm Sheppard and I'm with the legend Bukichi. How are you, man?
Doing great, doing real good.
Where this passion of wrestling come from?
I've always been an entertainer. My background is dance, theatrical. I never played sports or anything like that. I was a drum major in school, in the band actually. And but I've always liked being in front of the crowd, always been athletic. So combining the two just made a good fit for me in professional wrestling.
Right. I got to read this. So 5-time WCW World Heavyweight Champion,
Yeah.
1 World Heavyweight Champion, and one of the most decorated tag team champion in wrestling history.
Yeah, yeah.
15 World Tag Team title between WCW, WWF, WWE, and TNA. Which make you one of the 3 men to have held the big one, the big gold belt in both WCW, WWE, and with Chris Benoit and Goldberg. And you also won the King of the Ring in 2006.
Mm-hmm.
What is your reaction to such record of achievement?
I always say, I've always entertained for the fans, and the fans always cheered for me to put me in a certain position, to become champion. I never became a wrestler to become champion or anything like that. But I think being a really good entertainer and knowing who you're performing for, I think titles just come along with that, and that's what I think the younger guys need to think about, opposed to going out there trying to wrestle them way to a championship, because it's never going to happen that way.
Oh, you can teach them.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
What is what is your most exciting memory of your career you highlight?
My most memorable highlight would be just honestly, I'm just making it 20 years in this business. I've had a lot of great matches, with a lot of great wrestlers. So many I can't even, put my finger on. But just to make it in this business and still have my health, still have my good looks, still have my aware to go out and perform, at the highest level. I think that's my biggest achievement, because I see so many of my peers that, didn't make it this far, and a lot of them that's, in pretty bad shape just due to the way they handled their career, and I think I could set an example for the young guys coming up, and I think the young guys pretty much got a handle on it. Go to your room and play your PlayStation, get you a good hot bath and be ready to perform the next day. That's my motto. Yeah.
It's a good motto. So I must confess, I was a huge WCW fan.
Mm-hmm.
So about the time when you were feuding with against Jeff Jarrett and Scott Steiner, for the WCW World Heavyweight Champion title, what kind of souvenir do you have to such time?
Souvenir?
Yes.
Actually, I have a replica of the heavyweight championship. I have a replica of all the belts that I've worn. I don't really take it serious or anything. I don't live by it or die by it. It's just stuff that I've done, and I do want to remember it one day when I'm an old man sitting in my rocking chair, so I can look at my case and say, man, I did it all. I won every wrestling championship, in professional wrestling, and that's something I don't think too many people can actually say, if any.
Yes, I think you will know. You won them all.
Yes, yeah, I don't think it's too many people that could actually say that, and I'm one of the few. And the man upstairs, I think, blessed me to have, like I say, talent and vision, to go out and, like I say, perform for the fans, and know that it's really all about, the fans. They really make it work.
All right. If you had the possibility to come back in time, would you rather come back as a WCW, WWE, or TNA?
That's the easy one. WCW, of course. WCW was my heyday. I loved it there. I always tell people that I would have retired with WCW if they would still be here today. I probably would be working as an agent or something, production, department or something. But I feel like I would have retired there. WWE was a chance to go out there and compete with the best talent in the world. at that time. You know, they had the best talent in the world, and I wanted to prove to myself, you know, after being in WCW and wrestling all of the guys there, was, you know, how good, was I really, and I wouldn't have really known that if I wouldn't have went to WWE and tested myself, and I think I did pretty good there. I don't think I did, over the top great or anything like that, but I had a lot of great moments, and most of them had nothing to do with the championships, just like being with Goldust, doing the angle with the Boogeyman, the Stone Cold Steve Austin grocery store angle, and the list goes on as far as, Booker T and Goldust at the movies, that's the stuff that, I feel like I had the most fun doing, but in TNA, that was kind of like the beginning of the end of the beginning all over again, working with the young guys, and having a chance to give back, and teach these guys how to go and, become, big stars, and that's what I think I was there for, but WCW would be the ticket, yeah.
All right. Do you have some plans with the WWE or the TNA for a comeback?
Everybody's been asking me that. TNA, I've talked to them. WWE is, actually talked to me about coming back here recently to do some stuff with them. I got good relationships with guys at WWE. I left pretty much on good terms with the staff and the wrestlers in TNA. Right now I just think I needed to take some time off away from the wrestling business and just enjoy the fruits of life. My wife, we have twins, a boy and a girl, 3 months old now, and I think they're more important to me right now than anything. Wrestling comes a far second compared to them right now.
Right. You just said, how do you manage your life between your family, being a husband and a father, and your wrestling career?
Well, you just got to know how to lead a character in the ring, and don't take it home with you. At home, I'm just dad. I'm just Booker T. I'm just Booker. My wife called me Bones. I take the trash out. I cook dinner for my wife. I wash the dishes. I mow my lawn. I'm just a regular person. When I'm at home, I take the cape off, and I just try to let myself look at myself in the mirror and know that I'm not the person that people think I am to be. I'm just like everybody else, and I try to make sure I keep that in perspective and not look in the mirror and thinking that I'm King Booker,
King
just
Booker.
Booker T. Here at home, I can't get away with that.
Okay. Now about the RWR, this federation. What this federation mean to you?
That's the giving back, part for me. Of course, I want to stay in shape, just in case I do make a big return somewhere. I keep my body prepared. I always say preparation is the only luck you're going to ever, have in this business, So being here is just a chance for me to come out, work with a younger group of talent, be able to help the company from an inter perspective as far as, knowing what it's really about, the fans, making sure the matches are, a certain way, because you got the internet out there watching. You want to make, people look at your product, a certain way. So I'm just here to, help any way I possibly can as far as bring AWR up and let people know around the world that it's, really a good place to go and work.
Okay. What do you think about this French tour, or the French fan?
Oh man, they're awesome actually. They're excited, They want to be involved. I noticed that last night, that they just really want to be a part of the show. And most wrestling fans, they just want to be a part of the show, and they got really great fans here tonight. We got a really great house out there tonight, and so that really just goes to show you, how well in tune they are to professional wrestling, how much they like it, so they're here. So we're going to go out and give them a show.
Okay. What do you think about Kevin Nash?
Kevin Nash, he's a good friend, he's outspoken, of course, he's one of the guys who you just can't tell to do something and he goes and do it, you got to give him a reason why he's doing it. He's a guy who's been in this business a long time, still has a lot of great, time left in the business. He's got a great mind for the business, to give back, to the guys that's coming up. It's going to take guys like him and I, you know, who's been in this business, who's still, you know, here, you know, to give back to the young guys, because, like I say, we have lost so many years of great talents, minds, to give back, you know, to Kurt Hennings, to Rick Rude, to, you know, to Benoit's, you know, and the list goes on and on and on as far as great talent that could have given back. You know, they're not here, so it's going to be up to guys like myself and Kevin to, you know, step up and do our part.
Okay. Do you miss the time of the Harlem Heat tag team?
Definitely, I missed that time. You know, I mean, being with my brother and sister Sherry. You know, we raised a lot of hell back then, and you know, caused a lot of commotion. Had a whole lot of fun at the same time. You know, leaving a lot of bodies, you know, along the way. You know, we had a great run. You know, 10-time World Tag Team Champions. We started at the bottom of the company when we first got there, and we rose all the way to the top. You know, so that was some really great times. Do I miss it? I miss it in a way, you know, but life goes in stages, and you got to know what stage you're in. Right now, I'm just in a different stage in my life. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Could you tell us more about the wrestling school that you had opened with your brother Lane in Houston in 2005? Yeah,
Pro Wrestling Academy. We've been going strong now, going on 6 years, and my students are great kids. We started 13 and up, and so by the time they turn 18, if it's something that they want to do, they'll be totally ready to do it. They would have gotten the right training to go out there and do it, know what it takes to make it in the locker room opposed to knowing what it takes to make it in the ring. You know, yeah, so we teach everything. It's great, and it's growing bigger and bigger every year, and hopefully, you know, the PWA lasts a long time. You know, I'm looking for the future instead of today. You know, that's why I start my students at 13 and up. But check out Booker T, PWA.com, get all the information.
Okay. What can we hope for you in the future?
You know, always the best as far as entertainment go. I'm going to always come out and, until I can't do that no more, I'm going to come out and give the people 100%. And when I can't give them 100%, it's going to be time for me to step down and step away from it when I can't go out and really do what I do. But as far as, you know, Booker T making a comeback, never say never. You know, I feel great. Like I said, when my twins, you know, get a little bit bigger, you know, I might want to get out. Actually, I'm getting a little bit of an itch. I've been off now for 1 year since leaving TNA, and I'm getting the itch to get back out there. But, you know, always expect the unexpected.
All right. Can you say a few words to your fans who are watching you?
Yeah, all my fans out there over my 20-year career, I just want to thank you all for supporting Booker T, the 5-time WCW champion, for all of these years, all the blood, sweat, and tears I've put in. I just want to thank you guys for coming out and supporting me and making me who I am today, and that is the most decorated champion of all time. Now can you dig it, sucker?
All right, man.
All right, thank you.
It was a pleasure.
Pleasure.